So I've been thinking about possible tournament ideas. Another competition time, you see. And this time, I thought that maybe we could do some MUGEN, whatever you want to say. And the idea of the tournament would be that I post a list of characters from one of my MUGEN games. Well, it's not my MUGEN game, I downloaded them off the internet, and it just comes preloaded with a bunch of characters. I mean, I do have my own MUGEN set up, but all the characters are all over the place, so maybe that's not the best idea. It definitely wouldn't have been tested for balancing, trust me. And what I would do is I would post a spreadsheet, like maybe in a Google Doc, of all the characters available in one of my MUGEN games, and all you would have to do is you would pick a character, and that's it. Basically, what we would do is we'd use the watch function in MUGEN to play these matches out, maybe in a first to three, best of three type format, which basically means that in most fighting games you usually play whoever wins 2 rounds first is the winner of a match, and then you can do a best of 3 out of that. So possible of 3 matches with 3 rounds total possible in each match. Anyway, beyond that, that's pretty much all you would have to do is pick a character. You wouldn't have any knowledge of how good this character is going to be. You just, whatever, maybe the name takes your fancy, maybe you know the character and have faith that they're going to be well, they're going to perform well in this tournament. And what I really need is 16 participants, and I think I should probably just do a first come first served basis. And of course, the part that everyone probably wants to hear about is prizes, and I think I'm going to do 3 prizes. I think third place will get a Steam game gift off of me, totaling to about £5, which is whatever translates to your currency, if your currency is different, and I'm sure it is for most of you. And then second place would be a £10 Steam gift, and then first place would be a £20 Steam gift game. So it would give some incentive for people to play, and really the only reason I want to do this is because I want to see, I want an excuse to live stream a MUGEN tournament with actual stakes on the line. So I figured what will get people interested is if prizes are to be won, though that doesn't always work out, such as the Subcom 2 tournament. But for this, you don't actually have to have any game, you just have to look at a spreadsheet when I post it. I don't know when I'm going to make it available. Pick a character that takes your fancy. I will reserve that character for you. That will be your character going into the tournament, and then we'll do a knockout style bracket with the 16 people that enter. I will randomize the brackets using some random picker, or maybe whatever tournament software I use, the tournament bracket will randomize the placement and line up for me, hopefully. I don't want this to be rigged in any way. I may ban some characters as well, because I know some of them, depending on what game I pick, and some of them are pretty broken. So just to make it fair, I may have to not list certain characters, because they kind of are head and shoulders above everyone else on the roster. So yeah, all you would need to do is pick a character, and then when everyone's ready, and I pick a date that's good for me and maybe other people in the tournament, obviously you probably can't please everyone, and we can live stream on my Twitch channel the actual tournament itself, and people can see live who eventually ends up winning, and which people take the first, second, and third slots. But anyway, that's just an idea that's been floating around in my head for a few days now, and I thought I'd get it out there, get the message out there, and hopefully people are interested enough to sign up. I need 16 participants, so that would be 16 different characters. And obviously once a person has picked a character, I will put their name on a spreadsheet list, like probably next to that character. So you know that they have already been picked and you can't choose that character. There will be more than 16 characters, so it's not as though your lineup will be slim pickings if you come later on than everyone else. There is going to be plenty of characters to choose from. It's that maybe someone that you would have wanted picked might already get picked, so if you're desperate for someone, you got to find them. You probably don't even know who half these characters are, depending on which game I pick. It's probably going to be the Marvel vs. DC one, because I like comic books. That's just an entire roster of Marvel and DC characters. Maybe it's enough of a subject where people are unfamiliar with a lot of the roster that they won't know who to pick, so they're just going off gut instinct, and that'll make for interesting matchups, hopefully, with a little bit of randomness to it, which is what I'm looking for. But yeah, so I shall probably edit this video, and then by the time, before I put it up, should have the spreadsheet ready to go. And then you can just start picking your characters off that list, or picking a character off that list. And I will allow a 1 character change before the deadline, which I will make up sometime soon, I'm sure. I'll allow 1 character change if you're unhappy with your choice, and there's another character on the list that you want. I will give up to 1 change per user if they want to change that character before the bracket gets locked in. So yeah, although really, I mean, you're probably going to be picking blind anyway, so unless you have a feeling in the pit of your stomach that you haven't made the right choice, then you should be good to go on your first pick. But those will be the rules and stipulations, and so hopefully I get 16 participants, and we can have a rollicking good time watching everyone's character murder the shit out of each other. And perhaps people can start rooting in chat for their favourite character. It's an interesting concept. I mean, I basically stole it off Salty Bet, but Salty Bet is fake money, whereas this is for real, super real prizes, because it's video games, and video games are real, damn it. So yeah, I think this is a much easier tournament to get into, because it doesn't require you to have or play a game. You just need to literally pick a character that's on a spreadsheet, and that is your character. And I will live stream the MUGEN tournament bracket sometime in the future. Once we get our 16 participants and get a randomized bracket going, knockout format, quarterfinals all the way to finals, live stream it all in one go, pretty much. And yeah, hopefully people can come along and enjoy the show. So until the next video, whenever that is, or whatever that is, next live stream, I shall speak to you all later.